Title: The Importance of Recycling. Introduction. Recycling is a crucial practice that helps protect our environment and conserve natural resources. It involves the collection and processing of used materials, such as paper, plastic, glass, and metal, to create new products. Recycling not only reduces waste but also plays a significant role in combating climate change and promoting sustainability. In this essay, we will explore the importance of recycling and its positive impacts on our planet. Body. Conservation of natural resources. Recycling helps conserve valuable natural resources by reducing the need for raw materials. Many items we use daily, such as paper and aluminum, are made from limited resources extracted from the earth. By recycling these materials, we can reduce the demand for new resources and preserve the environment. For example, recycling 1 ton of paper can save 17 trees, 7,000 gallons of water, and enough energy to power an average home for 6 months. Waste reduction. One of the major benefits of recycling is waste reduction. Instead of ending up in landfills or incinerators, recyclable materials are redirected to recycling facilities. This reduces the amount of waste that pollutes our environment and saves space in landfills. Moreover, reducing landfill waste decreases the release of harmful gases, such as methane, which contribute to climate change. Energy conservation. Recycling significantly saves energy compared to producing new materials from raw resources. Manufacturing products from recycled materials requires less energy than creating them from scratch. For instance, recycling aluminum saves up to 95% of the energy needed to produce it from bauxite ore. Similarly, recycling plastic saves about 80% of the energy required to make new plastic. By conserving energy, recycling helps reduce greenhouse gas emissions and mitigates climate change. Protection of wildlife and ecosystems. Improper waste disposal and pollution can harm wildlife and ecosystems. Recycling reduces the need for extracting resources through mining and drilling, which can disrupt habitats and endanger animal species. Additionally, recycling decreases the pollution generated during the production of new materials, such as air and water pollution. By recycling, we can help protect our delicate ecosystems and the biodiversity they support. Economic benefits. Recycling not only benefits the environment but also contributes to the economy. It creates jobs in recycling industries, including collection, sorting, processing, and manufacturing. By supporting recycling initiatives, we can stimulate economic growth, promote sustainable business practices, and reduce reliance on costly resource extraction. Conclusion. Recycling plays a vital role in conserving natural resources, reducing waste, conserving energy, protecting wildlife and ecosystems, and providing economic benefits. As responsible citizens, it is crucial for us to embrace recycling as a daily habit and educate others about its importance. By doing so, we can contribute to a greener, cleaner, and more sustainable future for ourselves and future generations. Let us work together to make recycling a priority and preserve our planet for years to come. Simplified explanation. Recycling is a way to help our planet by reusing things instead of throwing them away. It's like giving old things a new life. Recycling is important because it helps us take care of the earth and keeps it clean and beautiful. In this essay, we will learn about why recycling is good for us and how we can do it. Saving resources. Recycling helps us save important things that come from nature, like trees, water, and metals. When we recycle paper, we don't need to cut down as many trees. Recycling also saves water and energy that would be used to make new things from scratch. Less waste. When we recycle, we make less waste. Instead of throwing things in the trash, we can put them in a special bin for recycling. This helps keep our neighborhoods and the environment clean.
Recycling also means that less garbage goes to big places called landfills. Protecting animals and plants. Recycling is good for animals and plants too. When we recycle, we don't need to dig up the earth as much to get new things. This helps protect the homes of animals and plants. Recycling also stops pollution, which can be harmful to them. Helping the earth. When we recycle, we are being good friends to the earth. It makes the earth happy because we are reusing things instead of wasting them. Recycling helps keep the air clean, the water fresh, and the earth healthy for all living things. Conclusion. Recycling is an important way for us to take care of our planet. It helps us save resources, reduce waste, protect animals and plants, and keep the earth healthy. We can all be superheroes for the earth by recycling. Remember to put recyclable things in the special bin and encourage others to do the same. Let's work together to make our world a better place by recycling and protecting our earth. Phrases explanation. Clean. Clean means something is free from dirt, mess, or anything that makes it dirty. It's like when you wash your hands or tidy up your toys. Beautiful. Beautiful means something looks really nice and makes us feel happy when we see it. Like a colorful flower or a pretty sunset. Special bin. A special bin is a special container or box where we put things that can be recycled instead of throwing them in the trash. It helps us keep recycling separate from other things. Garbage. Garbage is another word for trash or waste. It's the things we don't need anymore and throw away. Superheroes for the earth. Being superheroes for the earth means doing things to help take care of it, just like superheroes in stories help people. By recycling and protecting the earth, we become like superheroes who make a positive impact. Encourage. Encouraging means telling or helping others to do something good. When we encourage others to recycle, we're telling them it's important and a great thing to do. Better place. Making the world a better place means making it nicer, cleaner, and safer for everyone. By recycling and protecting the earth, we can make it a better place for plants, animals, and people. Protect. Protect means keeping something safe from harm or danger. When we protect the earth, we are taking care of it and making sure it stays healthy. Healthy for living things. Living things are animals, plants, and people. When we keep the earth healthy, it means all the living things can be safe and thrive. Work together. Working together means doing something as a team or group. By recycling and taking care of the earth together, we can make a bigger impact and achieve more. Planet. A planet is a big world, like the earth, where people, animals, and plants live. It's like a big home for all living things. Oxygen. Oxygen is a gas that we breathe. It's what keeps us alive and helps us stay healthy. Purpose. Purpose means the reason why something exists or is done. When we reuse things, we give them a new purpose, or a new job to do. Purpose for things we no longer need. Sometimes, we have things that we don't need anymore. Instead of throwing them away, we can find a new purpose for them, like giving them to someone who can use them or repurposing them for a different use. Repurposing. Repurposing means finding a new use for something that was used for a different purpose before. It's like turning an old jar into a pen holder or using an old box to store toys.
It's like turning an old jar into a pen holder or using an old box to store toys. Planet Earth. Planet Earth is our home. It's the big world we live on with land, oceans, and the sky above us. Caring for the earth. Caring for the earth means showing love and taking responsibility for our planet. It's like taking care of something precious. Recyclable materials. Recyclable materials are things that can be made into new things. Examples include paper, plastic bottles, and cans. Sorting. Sorting means separating different things into groups. When we sort recycling, we put each type of material, like paper or plastic, into its own group. Compost. Compost is made from old food and plant material. It can be used to help plants grow healthy and strong. Reduce. Reduce means using less of something. When we reduce waste, we try to make less garbage or throw away fewer things. Replanting. Replanting means planting new trees, flowers, or plants in places where they were taken away. It helps nature grow again. Nature. Nature is all the plants, animals, and beautiful things that are outside. It includes forests, flowers, and animals like birds and butterflies. Recharge. Recharge means to give energy back to something. When we take care of the earth, it helps the land, water, and air recharge or become healthy again. Respect. Respect means treating something or someone kindly and with care. When we respect the earth, we show it love and take good care of it. Litter. Litter is trash or things that are left behind in places they shouldn't be, like on the ground or in the water. We should always put trash in the proper bins and not litter. Natural habitats. Natural habitats are homes for animals and plants that exist in nature. Examples include forests, rivers, and coral reefs. Eco-friendly. Eco-friendly means doing things that are good for the earth and the environment. Using eco-friendly products and practices helps protect nature. Water conservation. Water conservation means using water wisely and not wasting it. We can save water by turning off the tap when we brush our teeth or taking shorter showers. Clean energy. Clean energy comes from sources that don't harm the environment, like the sun, wind, or water. It's a way of making electricity without pollution. Energy. Energy is what makes things work or move. It's like the power that makes lights turn on or toys move. Sunlight. Sunlight is the light and warmth we get from the sun. It helps plants grow and gives us light during the day. Wind. Wind is the air that moves around us. Sometimes we can feel it on our faces, and it can make things like windmills turn. Water cycle. The water cycle is the way water moves around the earth. It evaporates from lakes and oceans, forms clouds, and then falls back to the ground as rain or snow. Conservation. Conservation means taking care of something and not wasting it. When we conserve water or energy, we use only what we need and try not to waste it. Renewable resources. Renewable resources are things that can be replaced or made again. Examples include the sun's energy, wind, and water. Solar power. Solar power is energy that comes from the sun. We can use special panels called solar panels to collect the sun's energy and turn it into electricity. Wind power. Wind power is energy that comes from the wind. We can use big, tall structures called wind turbines to turn the wind into electricity. Responsible. Being responsible means doing the right thing and taking care of what we are supposed to. When we are responsible for the earth, we make sure to do things that help and not harm it. Conservation habits. Conservation habits are good behaviors we do regularly to help take care of the earth. Examples include turning off lights when we leave a room or using both sides of a piece of paper. Protecting habitats. Protecting habitats means keeping the homes of animals and plants safe and healthy. It's like making sure they have a nice place to live. Ecosystem. An ecosystem is a community of living things and their environment that work together. It's like a big family of living things in their home. Earth-friendly. Earth-friendly means doing things that are good for the earth. It's like being a friend to the earth and not doing things that hurt it. Conservation posters. Conservation posters are pictures or drawings that show ways to take care of the earth. They can remind us of things we can do to help the environment. Environmental awareness. Environmental awareness means knowing about and understanding the importance of taking care of the earth and its resources. It's like being aware of how our actions can affect the planet. Precious. Precious means something is very valuable and important. It's like something we want to take good care of because it's special. Clean air. Clean air means the air we breathe is fresh and doesn't have any dirt or pollution in it. It's important for us to have clean air to stay healthy. Reduce pollution. Reduce pollution means doing things to make the air, water, and land cleaner. It's like helping to make the earth healthier by not putting harmful things into it. Natural resources. Natural resources are things that we find in nature and use to meet our needs. Examples include water, soil, and minerals like gold or coal. Reusable. Reusable means something can be used again and again instead of being thrown away after one use. Like a water bottle that we can refill instead of using a new one every time. Land conservation. Land conservation means taking care of the land and not letting it get damaged or destroyed. It's like protecting the places where plants and animals live. Plastic waste. Plastic waste is trash made of plastic materials like bags or containers. When we throw away plastic, it can take a long time to break down, so it's important to recycle or reduce plastic waste. Energy efficient. Energy efficient means using less energy to do things. For example, using light bulbs that use less electricity or turning off appliances when we're not using them. Protect the ozone layer. The ozone layer is a layer in the Earth's atmosphere that protects us from harmful rays of the sun. Protecting the ozone layer means not using things that can harm it, like certain chemicals. Sustainable practices. Sustainable practices are ways of doing things that can continue for a long time without harming the environment. It's like using resources wisely and not using more than what can be replenished. Conservation organizations. Conservation organizations are groups of people who work together to protect and take care of the earth. They do things like plant trees, clean up trash, and educate others about environmental issues. Nature reserves. Nature reserves are special areas of land that are protected to preserve plants, animals, and their habitats. They are like safe havens for wildlife. Biodegradable. Biodegradable means something can break down or decompose naturally without harming the environment. Like when leaves fall from trees and turn into soil. Protect endangered species. Endangered species are animals or plants that are in danger of disappearing forever. Protecting them means taking actions to keep them safe and ensure they can continue to exist. Reduce carbon footprint. Carbon footprint refers to the amount of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases released into the atmosphere by our actions. Reducing our carbon footprint means doing things that produce less pollution and help slow down climate change. Energy conservation. Energy conservation means using less energy and being mindful of how we use electricity and other sources of power. It's like being careful not to waste energy. Wildlife habitats. Wildlife habitats are the places where animals live and find food, water, and shelter. It's like their own special neighborhoods in nature. Nature trails. Nature trails are paths or trails that we can walk on to explore and enjoy the outdoors. They often go through forests, parks, or other natural areas. Global warming. Global warming means that the Earth's temperature is getting warmer because of pollution and greenhouse gases. It's like the planet is becoming hotter over time. Carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is a gas that is released when we burn fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas. It's a greenhouse gas that contributes to global warming. Biodiversity. Biodiversity refers to the variety of plants and animals that exist in different habitats and ecosystems. It's like having many different types of plants and animals living together. Conservation projects. Conservation projects are special activities or initiatives that aim to protect and preserve the environment. They can involve things like planting trees, cleaning up rivers, or creating wildlife sanctuaries. Renewable energy. Renewable energy comes from sources that can be replenished or are naturally replenished, like sunlight, wind, or water. It's like using energy that never runs out. Ocean conservation. Ocean conservation means taking care of the oceans, seas, and marine life. It involves protecting coral reefs, reducing pollution, and keeping the waters clean. Clean transportation. Clean transportation means using vehicles or modes of transportation that don't produce pollution or harm the environment. It can include things like electric cars or bicycles. Nature appreciation. Nature appreciation means enjoying and valuing the beauty and wonders of the natural world. It's like being grateful for the trees, flowers, and animals around us. Environmental stewardship. Environmental stewardship means taking responsibility for the earth and making choices that help protect and care for it. It's like being a good caretaker of our planet. Soil erosion. Soil erosion happens when the top layer of soil gets washed away by water or blown away by wind. It's like the ground losing its protective cover. Ecosystem balance. Ecosystem balance means having the right mix of plants, animals, and other elements in an ecosystem so that it can function properly. It's like a puzzle where all the pieces fit together perfectly. Ecological footprint. Ecological footprint refers to the impact that our lifestyle and actions have on the environment. It's like measuring how much we affect the earth with what we do. Nature conservation. Nature conservation means protecting and preserving the natural world, including plants, animals, and their habitats. It's like taking care of the Earth's beautiful places. Green spaces. Green spaces are areas with lots of grass, trees, and plants. They can be parks, gardens, or open fields. They provide places for people to relax and enjoy nature. Air pollution. Air pollution is when the air becomes dirty or filled with harmful substances, like smoke or chemicals. It's important to keep the air clean for us to breathe. Rainforest preservation. Rainforest preservation means keeping rainforests safe and intact, without cutting down too many trees or damaging the ecosystem. Rainforests are home to many unique plants and animals. Environmental education. Environmental education means learning about the earth and how to take care of it. It's like studying and discovering all the amazing things in nature. Natural beauty. Natural beauty refers to the wonderful and awe-inspiring things found in nature, like mountains, rivers, and colorful flowers. It's like seeing something incredibly pretty and breathtaking. Water pollution. Water pollution is when water becomes contaminated or dirty, often from chemicals or waste. It's important to keep our water clean for animals and plants to thrive. Protecting natural resources. Protecting natural resources means taking care of things in nature that we use, like trees, water, and minerals. It's like making sure we don't use them all up and keep them for the future. Environmental responsibility. Environmental responsibility means taking ownership of our actions and making choices that have a positive impact on the environment. It's like doing our part to keep the earth healthy. Endangered habitats. Endangered habitats are places where plants and animals are at risk of disappearing forever. It's important to protect these habitats and the creatures that depend on them.